Some people are saying that one of the best cards in Bloomborough is this vaguely obscene common called Carrot Cake. I'll tell you who's saying that, and I'll tell you why it might be true. It's Cake Control. Welcome to the Attic. Manadad here. It's the channel where we explore what's fun in Magic, mostly on Arena. I got beat by this deck, and I thought, is this a real deck? And then I tested it out. I put together my own version of it, and I think it might be for real. This card, Carrot Cake, is like turning out to be the best common, one of the best limited cards from Bloomborough. And usually when something is really good and limited, it's actually decent and constructed, if not also really good. But it's 2 mana food, makes a 1/1 white rabbit, and you get a scry. And then you can crack it and get another 1/1 white rabbit and scry and 3 life for another 2 mana. Doesn't seem that great, but in the right shell, where you need, like the life gain, you get the little creatures, it actually performs. It's just good value. It's a value card. What are we going to do with the... Well, we could sacrifice it. We could bargain it to torch the tower, first of all, if we want to. We kind of got a burn deck thing going here. We got 4 shocks, 4 lightning strikes, 4 lightning helix. So we can try to burn our opponents out, if and then maybe beat them down with 1/1 rabbits, if that's what we need to do. But we got but that's also removal, so we can remove basically anything that gets thrown at us. We have some wipes for little creatures, which is nice in this format. Temporary lockdown, Brotherhood's End. Then we try to land, once we got the board clear, we try to land Urbrask's Forge, Koth, Fire of Resistance, Archangel Elspeth, which can also make a bunch of little 1/1s. And other than that, Nahiri's Warcrafting, get rid of the Sheoldreds of the world. We'll get 1 Brotherhood's End for another board wipe. And the mana base has more of the tap lands. We got Bivouac and, Inspiring Vantage, Elegant Parlor. Just a little bit of that. I believe it's 24 lands. 23 lands, okay. So that's the deck. It's Cake Control. With the aggro that's running wild on the ladder, I think it actually is okay. But let's take it to the ladder and find out. Hit that subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up, all that good stuff if you want to help me with the YouTube algorithm, which seems to hate me and never recommend anything. And of course, I'm sure you can think of a channel that has more subscribers than me, and that I deserve to have more subscribers than, like McDonald's. Shouldn't McDonald's have fewer subscribers than me, a random dad who plays Magic on the internet? Yeah, I'll leave it to you. All right, let's go see Cake Control in action. Up against Malorf. Cake Control. Okay, we got 2 mana. We got our cake. Keep it. Gonna surveil for a land. Control decks, you gotta hit your land drops. Greedy freebooter. Okay. They're going to Value Town. Let's keep scrying for that land. Deep Cavern bad. Okay. Well, they can take 1 of these, but it won't help. We can easily remove the bat. Of course I face this deck. I did an anti-discard deck, a mono green anti-discard deck. Hopefully you've seen that video. If not, you can go watch it after this. I did that, and hey, we did hit our land drop. What do we do? Do we just crack the carrot cake? We'll attack. Take 1 back. Anyways, and then I only ever got matched up against this deck 1 time, when it's like everywhere whenever I'm trying not to play against it. We just bargain to get our carrot cake and eat it too. Yeah, sure. Inspiring Vantage, we'll take that. Getting the scries, getting the scries. Scry me a river. Well, Urbrask Forge on turn 4. Now let's see if they can discard it out of our hand, I guess. Is the Kavestian. Play a Blast Zone. Nizumi Informant. What do I want to lose? We'll just lose Get Lost, I guess? Well, Get Lost might be more useful than... One's a bit stuck on black, it looks like. So they can block with their freebooter and get the treasure token and the scry anyway. I guess we don't have to attack with our 1/1. Yeah, just in case it helps them out to get the treasure. We'll hold off. Nope, no, it didn't. Now I regret it. Might get lost our own. Whenever one or more creatures you control die, create a food token. Okay. We give them 2 maps instead. They're charging up Blast Zone. I think they want to try to take out Urbrask Forge. Get their scry and their treasure. Malorf. In the turn there. Demolition Field. Another bat. Sure. Do I just lightning strike that now? I guess the map tokens are useless. Weird that it tapped that way. I need a creature to do anything with the map tokens. Okay. Here comes 3/1 and a 1/1. And we'll do another cake. Cake control. Keep a Lightning Helix on top. That sounds good. Gonna charge up for the Blast Zone, it looks like, potentially. Yep. And if we don't need to use this Lightning Strike, we'll crack the cake. Opponent has a Nizumi Informant. Okay, well, we'll just go face with it. We've got a lot of map tokens they can throw at that. They don't want to crack the Blast Zone. No, they do. They can use their treasure to do so. Okay. We'll get in. Happy to block. We'll go to 9. They probably should have not blocked there. They probably should have calculated their map tokens. I don't know what they got in their hand. But we can Helix them and we can Carrot Cake. Especially if it's another Nizumi Informant. I could have sworn that was from Kamigawa, but it is from Kamigawa, but just not from the Kamigawa set. End of turn. We'll crack the carrot cake. Get our scry. Urbrass Forge. Perfect. Yes. Don't mind if we do. Get that forge going. Forge it up. Forgery. This is essentially like a planeswalker, you know. They had nothing to do but make a Phyrexian Might. They're going to be in big trouble because all we have to do is deal 3 damage to them and then finish them off with the Lightning Helix. We do have 4 cards in hand. They're trying to draw their way out of this, but I don't think they're counting on the Helix. Maybe they get us to discard it, which would be sad. Cracking the map. Boiling Rebirth. You can make a token that's a copy. They don't want that. I can't block. Damage talent. Okay, well. How's about Lightning Strike and a Lightning Helix. Good game. Cake control. I have a new take. It's cake. All on account of the gum. Well, weird hand if we don't face an aggro deck, but let's see. Blue. Storm Chaser's talent. Ooh, it could be Otter Storm. Could be the Otter Storm. Yeah, let's pass. They could have a hasty creature or something that we'd rather hit. Sleight of hand. Take it now. Look for a land drop. Found one. Couldn't do much with it. Not that we could do much either, so with that. Shock straight to face. And land. Think I'll save my Helix if they don't drop a creature here that it can hit. As long as we keep the creatures off the board. Well, Now I'm wondering if we Helix them and try and draw out a counterspell. What's we want? Battlefield Forge. We'll just play them out. So, is this the kind of deck that has counterspells? It might be, but they didn't want to use it if they are. Alright, we're shields down. They're going level 2, they're going to bring back Shock or Sleight of Hand. Probably Sleight of Hand. Yeah, they got nothing. They got nothing. We'll just keep forging along. Sleight of Hand, sure. Look at the top 2 cards. Put one into your hand and the other in the bottom of the library. Plays land. They're getting very close to the Storm Chaser's talent here, but they don't want to slick sequence. Okay. Definitely storming off. Storming Norman. Let's just make sure we're winning the life total war here. Hit you for 3. I'd love a target for Nahiri's Warcrafting. Let's draw a card, okay. They charge that up. Alright, they gotta get rid of this Urbrass Forge. Or they're dead next turn. I'm hoping they can't do 17 damage, but you never know. They don't even create a creature on us. So they must have removal for the Forge creature. They lightning strike it. They make a prowess guy. That's okay. We'll take advantage of that. Now we get to pick. What do we want? Lightning strike will win the game. And if my mouse would work, lightning strike at your face. Counterspell? Oh, they lightning strike us back. Okay. Going down with a little spicy fight. I see how it is, Otterstorm. Cake control, cake control. Looks like a keeper to me. We do need to get that third land. And opponent is going first, so this could be rough. Green black. At least we have a Nahiri's Warcrafting to deal with their Shieldred. Do we get to go with the fourth land? Or we ditch that? I guess we'll keep the fourth land. That's potential double spell. Innkeeper's Talent. Sure. But we have a talent of our own, and it's called Cake. That one we can scry at the bottom. Probably playing the Forge next turn. Let's see. Sentinel of a Nameless City. Yeah, okay. Maybe we're just on the Warcrafting plan? Or we could save Warcrafting for something where we get some more value out of it. We could just do a Get Lost. They level up, they play a land. Mosswood Dread Knight. Crack that map. Glissa, they don't go for Glissa. Okay, well, it's a 5/4 now. Jiminy Christmas. What's the ward on it? Ward 1? I guess we're all in on Nahiri's Warcrafting. Get Lost. Decline, I guess? Keep that in the deck. That would have been good. Let's see. Aclazotz. Okay. Yeah, they're just lousy with threats here. Another Urbrass Forge. No, we need removal for that Aclazotz. No attacks. We don't need to give them 5 life. Level 3. We want to stop on the upkeep. Try to scry our way with the carrot cake. Oh my goodness. Gain some life. Don't need a land. Alright, let's draw. What do we get? A land. Do another cake. Another land. Uh-oh. It's the flood. Maybe we should have just kept that mountain in hand to discard. You got Nebraska. That can hit the Urbrask Forge. Oh, it's doubled. Okay. That's another way to lose. So, I won't just blame the flood out in that last game. That was a misuse of resources, I would say. I should have saved the Get Lost. Should have let them have their 3-4. Although that would have been just growing every turn. That would have been kind of bad, but maybe we had a better chance of stopping it. I don't know. Maybe just not a good matchup. I'll keep this. Tap land, go. Plains Mirrex Skrelv's Hive. Well, I always love a good Skrelv's Hive versus Urbrask's Forge game. Another Mirrex. And Anointed Peacekeeper. Huh. What are they declaring? If they declare temporary lockdown, I can lightning strike it. If they declare lightning strike, and temporary lockdown next turn. What's the opponent going to do? Urbrask's Forge, okay. How about no? They have now seen our hand. Unfortunately, got a couple 4-drops and not that 4th land. They have removal for Urbrask's Forge. They seem most worried about that. That's for a poison. Another Peacekeeper. What will they name? Not super worried about that Peacekeeper. Archangel Elspeth. Well, I got a blocker here. Suppose I could have waited. Got another temporary lockdown if we need it. Opponent, 4 cards in hand. Not committing to the board. Lightning Helix. Looking forward to bargaining this temporary lockdown when I need to deal 1 damage to them. You can have your Scrub's Hive back. You're at a low life total. Soul Partition. Okay. Here comes the 3-1. I mean, that's just a waste of a card. We didn't even spend a card creating that 3-1. I'm gonna redrop the Anointed Peacekeeper. If they're smart, they'll do another temporary lockdown, I think. Archangel Elspeth is not too much of a threat. What do we got? We finally got another land. Here we go. So, +2. Go get a mountain. Attack. Another smite. Smite all you like. We'll make more. So they can hit Koth for 3 if they want. It's going to be, the bottom line is it's going to be around long enough to let us pay the full price of Archangel Elspeth. Scrub's Hive, number 2. Oh, Lightning Strike, okay. So let's see. Plus, get on the mountain. Get rid of this Peacekeeper. Attack. You can actually bargain that token, huh? That's a nice little combo. You get -7 to get the mountain emblem. Elishnorn. That was not on my bingo card. Alright, so Koth can deal 3, and then we'd need to add up to deal 4. Or we could see if the Urbrass Forge thing if they block the 6-1. They don't. Okay, they're gonna make us spend some serious resources.
Mirrodin, lend me your flames.
We need to bargain it. Actually, we could have with that. Oh, well. And we could have played a mountain. So we could have actually. That is a punt. Wow.
At the end zone, he punts it. Oh my goodness, this could be the longest punt in Super Bowl history.
I don't think I've been that excited for a punt. What a punt!
Guess we want to lock down now. What you got, opponent? Mono white poison. It's been a good game. Our control deck has been able to answer everything. White Sun's Twilight. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. We can probably just win, though. Temporary lockdown number 3. Sorry, opponent. Oh, we really need to do that. Hit you for 7. And then lightning strike, yeah. Good game. Cake control. Let's go here. If we can win this, got 80% win rate. And we got our cake. What more can you ask for? I ask you. Alex Casanova, if that is your real name. Both Nahiri's Warcraftings is kind of an interesting draw. Keep. Casanova. Does a mulligan. Plays a swamp. Okay, probably the discard deck. Cake time. I think I'm just gonna scry for land. Third black mana plays nothing. Nothing. Well, I guess we want double red, so we'll play the Battlefield Forge. And back. I think I'm safe running on another cake. It might be all removal. We'll keep a Get Lost. Mono black. On the attack. We're gonna be shielded. Ariat's Whisper. Huh. Well, that is indeed a card. I think I'm gonna lose these two just in case they have Shieldred as a top end. It'd be kind of sad. And turn. First card they play, Ariat's Whisper. Deep Cavern Bat. Resolve. I mean, I could Get Lost it. What do they probably? They probably take Get Lost. But then I Nahiri's Warcrafting it next turn, so seems okay. They take the Warcrafting. Interesting. Ichor Drinker. I'm not sure what that is. Guess Incubating 2 could be useful against these decks like mine that have a ton of 1/1s. I think I need another land. Is this Exile? I'd love to exile. Restless Bivouac. Oh, I shouldn't have played the land yet. Oops. Oh, wait. First we attack. Then we Warcraft for our Warcraft. Interesting they didn't block there with the Drinker. They're planning to charge it up or something? Okay. We don't get a card off the top. But we got another one back in hand. Attacks with the lifelinker. They go to 14. We're at 24. Let's bivouac. I mean, they might have another disfigure. But we may as well. Cut down. Okay. They'll hit you for 4. Hopeless Nightmare. What do I lose? Do I lose to get lost? Because the Warcrafting can help me draw some cards next turn. I'm going to scry. They have 1 card in hand. It might just be a land, though. They're scrying. Or it's some removal they don't want to bother to use. Do they attack with the drinker? They do not attack with the drinker. Okay. This time they'll block. They're at 8. We just get a couple nice things off the top. Each player discards a card. Well, I was holding back this mountain for just such an occasion. Thank you, opponent. Lightning strike. So I could Warcraft Liliana. Then attack. Oh, they can't even flip their. Can't even flip their guy.
I'll be back.
I guess we'll go face. And if they don't have a discard card, or even if they do, they can only block one of these guys. That should be the ball game. GG's, mono black discard. All right, stick around for the win rate. Boom, 80% win rate. There was no fooling in that video. What you saw was what you got. 100% on the play, 75% on the draw. The fact that 75% on the draw meant we were on the draw 4 out of 5 times, and we won 3 out of 4 of those, which is incredible. This deck is actually really, really good. I don't know what I'd change exactly. Based on what we were facing, maybe you want to go more things that are good against the mono black discard, but we were beating that. We beat that 2-0. So I guess this is the matchup. If you're trying to change the deck, look for stuff that can beat the green-black deck. I might even have misplayed that. We definitely flooded out in that game too. So I really don't have a lot to say. Other than if you like interesting decks like this, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment of what you think should be added or changed about the deck that would improve it in the current meta. And check out some other videos that YouTube thinks you will like. This has been Mana Dad reminding you Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.